Hey everybody, Explore with Teo here. It is really hot. It's about 90 degrees with like 40% humidity. I am on my way to kind of hang out, go down the I-4, go down through memory lane, try to line up some shots from when I was little. Came down here when I was 7 years old for the first time, and I'm gonna try to look for some spots that I remember when I was a kid. It's been 10 years since I've been back to Florida. I haven't really vlogged anything in Florida. This is my first time to kind of really get out and enjoy it. I'm down here for the next 3 days and trying to take in everything that I can in all 3 Universal parks. Everybody, I am now at a location. This is my first stop of the day, going through my memory lane. I'm at this place that was my first hotel that I stayed in when I was a kid on a vacation. My first vacation, my first hotel that me and my family went to in 1991. Okay, long time ago. Not trying to give away my age, but anyway, needless to say, back then it was called the Quality Inn in Kissimmee. That's where I'm at today, Kissimmee. But now it's called the Staybridge. And I'm gonna try to line up some shots from photos that I had when I was a kid. And we're just gonna check it out. We're gonna spitball this, guys. You know, it's been, like I said, it's been a long time since I've been at this location. I'm gonna try to check it out. And maybe I might come back here one day, we'll see. Staybridge Suites. It used to be called the Quality Inn back in the day, long time ago, but we're gonna go check it out and again line up some shots if I can. I was a little kid, I was 7 years old, walking through these doors right here with my mom, my dad, and my sisters. Seven years old, a little kid. Look at this. Wow. It looks the same. It feels the exact same. This is insane. So back here, if I can remember correctly, is the bar that my dad was sitting at. Probably getting a Bud Light or a Miller Lite beer. I don't know if it's from this side that I can line the picture up, or it's from this side maybe. But my dad was sitting or standing at a bar, well, at the bar. I don't know if it was from this angle maybe. My mom took a picture of him sitting at the bar. Try to line up the shots here. My dad would have been sitting right here, and try not to get emotional here, but yeah, he's been gone for 26 years, but that's in the photo where you would have seen my dad getting a Miller Lite. And right here is where me and my dad were playing in the pool. Lines up perfectly. My dad would have probably been dunking me in the pool. Then walking over this way, I'm pretty sure my sister Maya has got the 5-foot no diving right here. My sister Maya would have been standing right here in front of us. She was only, I think maybe, if I was 7, she would have been 10 or maybe 11 years old. She would have been right there, right in front of my camera. Right here is where I would have been standing with my mom, 7-year-old me. And the bar where my dad was is behind me, but this is where I would have been standing with my mom taking a photo. My first ever vacation to Disney World and Universal Orlando. I'm gonna walk around a little bit and show you guys the, I guess, a mini resort, I would say. You know, back in the day, this was really nice, honestly. I'm pretty sure we stayed on the first floor. It could have been any of these bedrooms here. But long story short, this is kind of what it looked like. Even back then, it's definitely seen some upgrades, and definitely has seen some revitalization since I've been here. I mean, that's 1991, so quite a long time ago, but it looks and feels kind of the same. It's a very nice and quiet resort here in Kissimmee. Would probably recommend if you are looking for something pretty chill. This place is a really good location here. I'll try to put it in the comments. All right, that's it. That's all I'm gonna do for this location here today. Again, at the Staybridge Suites here in Kissimmee. Get one more last shot. Here it is. Staff was very nice. I showed them some old pictures when I was a kid. It was pretty cool. But yeah, man, lots of memories here, guys. It's just crazy to be back here. I was 7 years old, and now I'm a 40-year-old dad. I think my parents were younger than I was. But yeah, on to the next place to line up some shots, maybe. We'll see. But it's right next door, and if you're a Florida resident, I'm sure you probably know. Old Town. This place has been here forever, but I'm gonna go over there and try to line up some shots. All right, Old Town. I remember this place. This is where we would come many a nights. We had some good fun. Man, it sure does look the same. Kind of has almost the exact same vibe that I remember it giving back in the day. But let's go park and check it out. Old Town, USA, man. This place is amazing and bringing back so many memories, you guys. Not only just when I was a little kid, we came here and spend our nights riding rides and whatnot. This up here, that's a new ride. We didn't get on that one. They didn't have extreme stuff like that back when I was little, but hopefully I don't get tagged for music in the background. But man, this is bringing back so many memories for me, you guys. Not only just for when I was a kid, but also when I came back here when I was in high school. Our entire band came down here and we stayed across the street in it was like a Holiday Inn, I think. But I remember being here with my family, and I also remember being here with my friends when I was a sophomore in high school. Look at that. Classic car photo opportunity right here. That's so cool. Okay, what I'm gonna try to do is look at the addresses here, because in my photo, luckily enough, there's an address on the building. I think where an old Subway was. I think it was between 111 and 112. I'm gonna see if these locations are still here. Here's the main causeway of Old Town. So let's see what happens. Let's go see if I can find it. Now, if I remember correctly, this place has been here for a long time. I think I remember I was way too scared to get on this when I was a kid. But it's kind of like a little mini walk-through haunted house. I know my son, he's 5 years old, would not be down with this, but I wasn't either. But it's pretty cool that it still exists. Yeah. Some of you guys remember maybe coming down here when you were young, even in the older crowd. If you guys are following my vlog channel, if you have any memories of being through Old Town, please put it in the comments, you guys. Let me know some of your memories. Hopefully you have the same memories that I had when I was a little kid. I absolutely love this place. I got a little action area back here. Now, when I was a kid, I don't know if it was back here. It could have been back here. They used to have a carousel. Not that little one, but an even bigger one. I don't know if it was back here or not. I'm assuming it was, because these look like carnival rides that could have been just put up in the last, I don't know, 15, 20 years. But it's been longer than that since I've been back here. And I feel like there was a carousel back here at one point, but I could be wrong. This is where it probably would have been. Old Town, USA. Amazing place to go. All right, guys, I tried lining up some shots from Old Town when I was a kid. I couldn't quite find it. I know that they've probably renumbered some of these buildings because they're in blocks now. I don't know if they're in blocks back in the old days, but basically I tried lining them up and I couldn't find it. All right, Old Town, I'll see you later. Till next time. All right, now here's a place I haven't seen in a long time. So this is still the Holiday Inn, and I still remember coming down here when we were in band, when I was, I don't know, 14 years old. We stayed in this hotel right here. I remember pulling the buses all the way back here. This is still a very vivid memory for me. We were staying, I think, in this section back here. Some of my friends might remember, I'm not quite sure, but I'm pretty sure we stayed all the way back here. All right, here it is. I think I made a wrong turn back there, but this is pretty sure the same section and area we came down all the way back to the back. Because I remember even some of the buses parking way back here. They had no other place to park, but this looks like it's it. Here it is right there. 4 bus parking. Had all the band buses packed back here. Way back in the back here. I remember me and all my buddies would go on a night to Old Town. We were all parked back here, and pretty sure we stayed in this building here, the band. I don't even know if I've even got any more pictures, but I do remember when I was down here, I was dealing with the flu, and I was so sick. I had like all the band moms and dads, and everybody was so worried about me. Ended up calling my mom to check and make sure that I was okay if I needed to cancel the trip. They were actually considering sending me back. I don't know how they would have done that back in the day, but that's how sick I was. I remember walking down this little corridor here back from Old Town. I was so sick. I'll never forget it. Alright guys, gonna wrap up the vlog here. Just on my way back from Kissimmee. You can see here the Grand Healers Resort on my left. I'll be going there this Sunday. Epic Universe. I'll see you guys in the next video.